Think we got it. All right, I think we're good now. Excuse me. So in case you're wondering why I'm wearing my SpongeBob attire, I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I was kind of feeling it today. Figured, okay, I'm in a mood. So we're definitely SpongeBobbing up. Hey, Terry, good morning to you. Let's see here. Tonic-erichin? I probably said that wrong. Good morning, afternoon. It is actually afternoon. Only by a couple of minutes, but hey, it counts. Thanks, Terry. Yep, I am definitely a SpongeBob kid, and always will be. Hey, Dee Dee, good morning to you. Kathy, good to see you again. I was actually thinking about you the other day. I remember you saying you had a leg injury, and I just really hope that that's going better for you there. And yes, Terry, your brother has been on my mind too. I think the last he said he was out of the ICU, so I definitely hope he's continuing to improve there. Oh, I got you there, Kathy. I think my audio just... There it goes. Ah, good to know, Kathy. Good to know. Yep, agreed. Definitely an awesome group of folks here. Let's see, Jacob Crawford. I think I said that right. Good morning to you. Hey, Wanda. Good to see you again. So, Terry, I'm not familiar with that term. TCU. Just kind of curious what that is. It's funny you said that, Dee Dee. Yes, I actually can. And the funny thing is, that's actually what started the channel. I was in my own recovery. And I was sitting here just completely bored out of my mind. I was playing Breath of the Wild. Somebody told me I should make videos. And I was like, I don't know how. But, I was sitting here day after day after day, leg propped up, not going anywhere, not doing anything, playing Breath of the Wild. I was like, I might as well record it. Hence, the channel was born. I should pass out cards at, physical therapy centers. You don't know me, but you're going to have some time on your hands. Check out my channel. Okay, gotcha, Terry. So, I'm not trying to get too personal publicly here, but I just want to tell you that, I definitely hope he's still on the mend, and hopefully he can make it back home soon. Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to be completely honest this morning. I have a bit of a headache. It's not bad. It's just kind of there. But I don't get headaches often. In fact, they're so rare. Like when I get one, it's like, what's going on? Um, so we may have to cut stream a little early today. Hopefully not. Hopefully it just kind of goes away with some caffeine. But I just wanted to throw that out there before we actually get into it. I got you, Terry. Okay, I got you. Well, definitely gonna continue sending prayers your way. Or his way, I should say. Oh, hey, Atlantis. Good to have you. Always happy to have the working lurkers. And I'm always happy to make your day at work a little bit more happy. Yeah, gotcha, Atlantis. I think my issue is, and I know better, I've had this all my life, but I'm hypoglycemic, so if I don't eat enough, it really makes me quite ill. Headache is kind of like the beginning sign. But see, when I was younger, it was like immediate and very obvious. Oh, wow, I didn't eat enough. Okay. Now it's just kind of like it lingers. It's not so obvious. So I'm like, huh, what's causing the headache? And then sometimes when I think back to like yesterday, for example, I probably didn't quite eat my calorie quota. So I don't know. Maybe I'll buy one of those machines that like count your calories for you as you eat, and it like tells you in your breath if it's like burning fat or sugar or something. I can't remember now how exactly it works, but it basically tells you whether or not you're eating enough. So yeah, I don't know. But these past couple of mystery headaches I've had, it probably has something to do with that. 5 Red Bulls in the morning. I used to be that guy. Whoo! Funny thing is, the more energy drinks you drink, the more tired you end up feeling, like in the long term. And it took me a while to realize I was probably just drinking too many energy drinks. And yeah, I got rid of them and I was fine again. But now when I drink one, it's like... True that, Dee. True that. Our bodies are truly amazing bio machines. No other way to put it. It's definitely mechanical. All its functions and processes. And, just that thought, it's amazing to think like how much can go wrong. It's amazing that so often it doesn't. Even when we kind of punish our bodies or abuse our bodies or don't treat them the way they need to be treated. Yeah, it's quite an amazing machine. Alright guys, we're about 10 minutes in, which means it's go time. I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way for the first time. Toodles. Alright, welcome back folks. Level Up Rail here with you once again. Guys, you can already tell where we're at, good old Lake Hylia. So I really like Lake Hylia. Lots and lots of Korok seed hunting here. Really, really condensed Korok seeds. There's probably like, I don't know, 20, 30 of them right here in this little area. So I'm going to hit that depending on how time goes. Now guys, I'm not going to 100% the lake. There's tons and tons of treasure chests here, tons and tons of Korok seeds here. I'm going to get the quick stuff and not really go out of my way to get like one little seed or one little chest. And then if we have time left over after that, I kind of want to hit the beach here. Stepping on the beach. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And that is fitting, and that is literally why I wore the SpongeBob shirt today. Booyah. So we're going to be like SpongeBob. We're going to be stepping on the beach. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And there's lots and lots of Korok seeds kind of along this route. Just really generally, this whole area is very seed heavy. If we have time left over after that, there's another fun little routes I like to run, kind of like up this little gullet. Lots of like goods there. There's a lot of ingredients, especially for like stealth suit upgrading. Quite a few more seeds along that way as well. So folks, before I get into all of that fun stuff, if you wouldn't mind taking a real quick moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Those things are always appreciated. Funny, Dee, you were probably thinking about that question while I was, like, starting my intro. So, Wanda, that's a good point. Ice Train can also do it. I was playing No Man's Sky last night, and you know how it is when you're playing No Man's Sky. Well, maybe you don't, but it's like you turn the game on, and instantly 2 hours can go by. I don't know how that happens. But, you know, I turned the game on. I was like, you know, I'm just going to do something real quick. Log in, you know, trying to get a base figured out. Because I'm going to be redoing a flyer video. And I wanted to, like, get all my videos, actually. Or not videos, but bases, like, squared away. So, yeah. I just logged in real quick, you know. And it turned out to be, like, 2 hours later. It was up past my bedtime. I had that ice train going on for sure. So yeah, that's definitely a good point. I was wondering if he's gonna follow. Oh no! I thought my fight was over. The Wind Cleaver, huh? Yep, just like TOTK. I remember playing with this. Very cool. I wonder if it... I don't want to waste a Urbosa's on that, but I am kind of curious to see what happens when you charge that up. Wow! Oh, that was probably the Urbosa's that killed him. So I guess if I want to see, I have to, like, turn off Urbosa's. Or just trash them all. Alright. Now let's see what we got cooking here. I'm super curious to see if that's, like, powered up somehow. Ouch. Yep. Okay, so it looks like it's a wider arc. Definitely a wider arc. Okay. I can't seem to get it to angle up toward him. So I'll have to experiment with that a little bit later, I guess. Hold that thought. Wow. I stood still for him and he still missed. Well, that was really disappointing. Oh, look at that, guys. A blood moon. I desperately need to cook. I don't have the ingredients to do a lot of cooking. I do got some bananas. I do got some mighties. I do got some durians. I do have a lot of regular radishes. So yeah, you know what? We're going to go breakaway just real quick. This is important. Little bit of blood moon cooking. Same, Kathy. I always like the beach anyway. But I don't know, here in Breath of the Wild is just its own little special deal. Always enjoyed the beach here in BOTW. I like palm trees, just the aesthetics of it all. I like the prongy out in the water. It's just fun. The little cavern areas where you can get all the gemstones. Oh yeah. What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
So I can't emote, so I guess we just have to waste the minute away here. I'll catch up on a little bit of chat while that's tinking. Yeah, DD, it really is packed. Like, Lake Hylia is another little area that I like. You know, it's just water in general, I guess. But just all the stuff that's there. I mean, you can go treasure hunting 4 days. You can go Korok seed hunting 4 days. And never leave the confines of that lake. It's absolutely bonkers. Hey Adam Ross, good to see you again. Welcome back. Ooh, it's 11:30. Let's go ahead. Well, it's too late to drop a save. That's okay. I'm just going to do some kind of like... if I have beetles. Some, you know, just on my standard... Yeah, doggone it. Okay, so my go-tos for really stretching out the ingredients are to go for elixirs, but I don't have any of the beetles for that. So the next best thing I can do is toss in 3 bananas and a thistle. That'll be high level every time. That'll stretch the ingredients out just a little bit better. And I got the extra time on that. Booyah. Loving that. And wow, attack power, I really go through that stuff. So yeah, I definitely like to keep, you know, a good amount of meals on me. I mean, you guys saw I completely ran out. I think it was on the last stream. I had to go out and actually cook some so I can use them for Thunderblight Ganon. I almost said Thunderbite. I think I just invented a new candy. Thunderblight. Alright, so we're getting real low on bananas there. And thistles. So another good solid formula is just 4 straight up carp. High level every time. They basically are comparable to the bananas, so it's about 1 for 1 there. You can mix and match those a little bit. It don't really matter. However you want to stretch your ingredients out there. So I know I cooked up a grip. See where I'm at. I've got 1, 2, almost 3 full rows. That is not going to be enough. I'll probably just cook them while I got them. Cook them while you got them. So we'll get a few more of those. And then that should really get me into the next few chapters here. Oh, speaking of chapters. So I logged into my YouTube studio this morning, you know, to get the stream fired up. and I wanted to click on my shorts tab to see how that funny, ice getting frozen short was doing. And I clicked on the tab where that normally is, and it wasn't the shorts tab. It was some new, shows. So I read what it said there, and it's basically I can play a playlist of mine as a running show, complete with episodes and everything. I was like, man, that is so cool. So I will probably do that, just because, that sounds super fun. I'll probably play my original playlist. And, the 2017 Breath of the Wild I did, that looks like I recorded in VHS because I actually did use a camcorder to record that. So yeah, I just thought that would be really fun, the OG. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play, but I did want to make you guys aware of that. Alright guys, so attack power, let's see where I was at. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's definitely good. Okay, I definitely want more stam and more hearts, but the stam is first. Definitely need a lot of stamina. And during the blood moon here, that's even better. I don't think I have any Endura carrots. Ooh, I do have Endura carrots. See if I get lucky with a double barrel. Booyah, baby! I feel like I got way too excited about that. Boo. Couple of top-offs would be nice. Cook them while you got them. And wow, I can really go through that stam too. So yeah, these definitely come in handy. That basically tops off all of your green, plus gives you that little extra sliver. Which I don't care about the extra sliver. It's just one mushroom gives you all of your stamina back. Like, how amazing is that? Whoops. Forgot what I was cooking there for a second. And I noticed those salmon. We're definitely using those. Okay, that should be good on stamina for a while. Between the yellow and the green, I feel like I'm covered. Oh yeah. And then the next thing that I'm really hurting for is the hearts. Guys, you've seen me going through them, like, they can go fast! And lucky for me, I do have some decent ingredients for that. Nah, not a ton, as it turns out. So that'll give you 4 extra. The big hardy radishes are really the way to go, but I don't have any anymore. I cooked them all. That's the next best thing. It gives you 4. These only give you 3, but, just to try to spread the ingredients out a little bit. Let's see what that does during a blood moon. 19, not bad. Let's see what that does. Same. Big hearty truffle, not bad. And those blue shell snails also give you 3, so they're comparable to the regular radish. That baby right there, but I've only got 2. I need to make sure I keep 1 for a side quest in Laurelin Village. But yeah, that can go. All my ingredients got rearranged there. It's confusing me. Wow, and I'm really going through them, aren't I? I got no more 4s left. I've only got the 3s. Okay, well, it's not going to be the best. It'll be better than nothing. Yeah, that's actually stronger than what I thought it might be. Okay, a couple of rows of hearts there. You know what? I'm just going to go through it. Might as well. I mean, we got the space, we got the radishes. We have the technology. There it is, guys. That should do me for a while. I shouldn't have to do any cooking now for a bit. So, yeah, that almost topped off my pages. Good to go. I'll let the Blood Moon cycle. Ha! Nice action shot, Link. Hey, Zippy, good to see you again. Welcome back to the stream. So you're asking if I'm family friendly? Yes, absolutely. I do try to keep that in mind and, you know, keep the language clean and all that fun stuff. Oh, were you asking Adam specifically? Okay. Time to restart Master Mode. Yeah, I hear you there. Been doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Just trucking away here at Breath of the Wild. Hope you're doing awesome as well. Alright guys, let's get back into this, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save. Got some good meals going now. I might even find a little bit of trouble once we get back into the lake here. And there's not like a ton of bad boy nests. I mean, there's a lot like right by the tower. But that's kind of like a lot of work for a little reward. There's not a whole lot of loot there per se. And here in Master Mode, those enemies are going to be bumped. So yeah, you know, I might just skip that. Unless they're in my way of getting a seed or a chest specifically. But I've already gotten a couple of chests here. Oh, Dragonbone Moblin Club. And look at that, I've got room for it. I kind of wished I had thought about that before the Blood Moon. I could have gotten 2 of them. Long throw, what? Come on, Agent Smith. You're killing me. Alright. Onward to glory! Look at all the lizzles. One of them's got my number. Bridge of Hylia. You know, it's funny. Every time I'm on this bridge, mentally I go right back to Twilight Princess. Oh wow, these guys are in the exact same spot. Right back to Twilight Princess. It's absolutely bonkers. Where the bridge had like that great big tree that grew over it, but you can see like the roots on either side, and then like the underneath of it above you. It almost feels like you're in a cave or a tunnel. It's pretty cool. I didn't get my bananas. See, I don't know, I kind of wish they had brought that element back. You know, put the tree and the roots and everything. It was really cool. There were choo-choos that would fall up out of there. Go away. Alright, so somebody asked me in comments the other day why I don't use stasis more often. And guys, I do use it. I just, you know, sometimes I forget that I've already showcased things. Or it's been so long ago, you know, nobody has ever seen me do it. So I'm going to try to, you know, remember to use that. There's my long throw again. Agent Smith is definitely back from summer vacay. Definitely. That's the only way. I must have already... No, there we go. Always get your free gemstones. I know I'm here for Korok seeds and I'm literally getting everything else. Shiny Rock Syndrome is in full effect. And I forgot what I was talking about there when I interrupted myself, realizing I got more long throw. Yeah, it's gone forever, probably. So let's see here. Korok seeds. I'm about to get zaprocuted. You know what? We actually need this. Hold that thought. I've been meaning to get one of these scales for a long time, so I can go do that. Whoops, wrong suit. That shrine. The courage, wisdom, something or other. And I practice safe gaming, so I went ahead and put the rubber suit on. Because I have been electrocuted by this guy, like, many times over. It is ridiculous. And I'm like, oh, I'm so far away, he won't... Bzzz. Yep. This is so I don't have to... never mind. I waited too long to do that. Will I make it? I just might. There we go. That saves so much time. Alright. Korok seeds. Right underneath. Talk about a nice little hiding spot for a chest. Like, I saw that tree branch there one day, I was like, huh, that's weird. Alright, so just to show you on the map exactly where that guy was, it's underneath there, so it's a little deceiving on the map. But while we're here, there's actually more goodies underneath. Come on, Link. Yeah. This is like Link's personal jungle gym. He likes to climb everything. Ooh, 5 arrows. That's a TOTK chest right there. Let's see if I can do this without falling off. Look at me go! I thought there was another one under here. Yes, there is. Squeak! Whoever was in charge of, like, hiding loot in this game, they definitely did not rehire them for TOTK. Like, Breath of the Wild, it's so much fun, even if there's only 5 chests, or 5 arrows in the chest, it's still amazing. You just didn't quite get that same feel in TOTK. I don't know. Not a complaint, more just an observation. It's definitely, you could tell there was a major difference there in the 2 games. Alright, so as far as the central column goes, I think that's pretty much it. Let's kind of go back toward the tower now. I did pass up a couple. Specifically, there's a flower we're looking for hanging off the side. There we go. Probably be a good opportunity to put on your climbing gear if you do have it. But I've got tons of stam, so I should be okay. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh no! Oh no! Staying positive. We have exhausted all of our stamps. So I'm not going to complain because this is the positive stream. This is the positive playthrough where we don't complain about stamps. So I'm not going to do that. No stamp rants. And see, on the bright side, these things were all, like, awesome. That was the Yiga clan hideout. Ugh. I can't just leave one. Where are you at? Okay, there was two still. I can get rid of the ones on the way to the Yiga clan hideout. Alright, that's better. Okay, so that's where he starts. And then we're gonna have to kind of like chase the you know what? Yeah, this is gonna go slow. I think we're better off getting that speed up there. And if you're real good, you can drop without falling off. Whew! Although it is very nerve-wracking. Where did you go? Ah! I have nothing to say. Oh wait, I have Rivali's Gale. We can fix this. Ha-ha! You will not get me, Agent Smith. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I will get that chest. It's kind of like bleeding over that Korok seed there, but, ooh, that's shiny. And I've been getting a lot of attack up on these phonics bows. Like, I don't think I've gotten anything but attack up, which is nuts. Okay, we're not done yet. There's another Korok seed around here somewheres. Right about theirs. Nice. I'll take a quick look around for quick chests. Not seeing anything lighten up. Alright. Amazing. Alright guys, that's pretty much half the bridge. So you should have two, and then there's like another two. And then there's like another two. Like, by the thing. Oh, and the Master Mode chests. I remember these guys being, like, deadly. Well, I'm not gonna get the head. Well, maybe I did. Is there something up there? No. This one I do know, and you can actually see it. Come on, baby. So close. Maybe you can get it through the wood? Yes. Long throw. Well, you guys know the way this stream is going to go. Agent Smith is definitely back at work. There will be no attack power up in my future. Wow, I really don't even want to drop anything. That's garbage anyway. No bumpy, no keepy.
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
So I thought there was like 8 seeds altogether on the bridge, which means I'm either missing 2 or I'm remembering that completely wrong. So unfortunately, if it's raining, you're going to have to wait out the clock on that one. But, yep, there he is. So the one was right below. Now this one, I would drop a hard save here. I cannot tell you how many times I have completely ran out of rocks and never made the basket. It's ridiculous. No way! No way! But I'll take it. Take the win. I should probably put a little leaf there. Alright, from here... Where are you at? There should be a balloon. There you are. And then right next to that bad boy should be one more. That's a chest. Wait a minute. Aha! Okay, now let's check my math. There should be 8 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we are golden. That's it for the bridge, guys. I know there's a lot to that, but I mean, that's 8 seeds. So that's already almost a 10 spot. There's actually another one over here on that tree. You have to climb to the top, and you'll see the little glistening leaves up there. This one over here, I think you just pick up a rock. This one over here, that is a puzzle block, and the puzzle block is actually out here in the water somewhere. You'll have to turn on your rune in order to see that. There's another one here. There's a Korok seed in the hollow of the tree. That's another rock to pick up. And I think we're all cut up now on seeds. So I showed that many, many moons ago. I think my second or third stream when I did Lake Hylia to come get the shock arrows, go get our 5-star speedster horse. That's most likely when I scooped up all those. So guys, while I'm over in this, actually not scratch that, we're going to go ahead and reset the map here a little bit. I do need to catch up on a little bit of chat also. And of course my coffee. Let's see here. Hey, Crayon, good to see you today. You've been playing past few days, and it's my first Zelda game. Wow, first Zelda game. Well, hey, welcome to the franchise. Some of the best games ever made. And if you have the Switch too, Ocarina of Time is coming out in a couple of months, most likely. A remake of the original. Amazing game. Really looking forward to that. So there's 2 Zelda games, brand new Zelda games you can really sink your teeth into there. And if you get bored with all that fun stuff, you've always got Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, definitely welcome to the franchise. Adam, grinding them stamina. Yes, sir. That's where it's all at. I always get my stamina first. That is my bread and butter. Ha, Dee Dee, hooked on Zelda Club. Yepers. Yep, Ocarina of Time, cannot wait. Definitely with you guys on that. Dee Dee. I'm trying to think back to what happened now during the gameplay when you would have said D9. There's many opportunities for that. But probably when I fell off the bridge, you know, trying to climb, and right after I got done saying I'm going to try not to fall off the bridge. Oh, it was the stamps. Okay, Dee Dee, gotcha. Yep. Maybe a little rant. Yeah, that constitutes the stamp rat for the purposes of the bingo card. Running out of stamps. Hey, Keely, good to see you again. Definitely hope your husband's doing okay with his treatments there. You guys have been on my mind. Adam Ross, you're asking what is a tip from me when you restart master mode? The best advice I can give you is live and let live. You know, in my regular mode, my advice is always kill, kill, kill. You know, kill everything that you come across. All the red bobkins have to die. But in master mode, I completely flip that on its head. Live and let live. Don't worry about killing anything. Get through master mode. Get what you can without having to do any combat. You know, get the shrines done. Get whatever loot you can easily get. And then get off the Great Plateau. Go get your bone system. And then go back to the Great Plateau and then kill everything. So honestly, I've played it both ways. I tried just killing everything in master mode, and I was just chewing through weapons. Like, and for what? You know, a couple of bobkin horns? Like, so that's the best advice I can give you there. Just live and let live until you can get armed up, suiting up, and eating up. And then you can go back and just demolish the Great Plateau. And the Lionel. Because once you kill that Lionel, that is savage Lionel weaponry. Awesome. So yeah, Dee Dee, I don't really... Because, I mean, you cannot get long throw on bows, thankfully. Because if you could get long throw on the bows, I would have gotten long throw on the bows. So I don't really count that, because, you know, Agent Smith's long throw button doesn't work on bows. So, yeah, I don't count those. You can call me Princess. Keely, swish! I could not believe I made that Korok seed. Could not believe it. Yeah, true that, Keely. This is truth. I mean, treasure is treasure, right? Oop. Awesome, Keely. Good to hear. We'll definitely keep those coming your way. Hey, Miss Drummer Girl. Good to have you on your drive there. Maybe I should add Princess to the bingo card. Although I don't really say that, so. Alright guys, I will be right back. I need to get a refill on that coffee, go water them horses. We'll get back into this. It'll be about 2-minute break here. I knew I bumped that on my way up. I could feel it. Oh, thank you so much for that, Keely. I kind of forgot to mention there, Crayon. There's a link in the description below to my overall playlist. And right from video 1, I show how I do all that. You know, the going out and getting the bone system off the Great Plateau, getting the meals, getting the armor, all that fun stuff. And just going back and just killing it. So I definitely hope that helps you out. Alright, folks, so I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way one more time. Peace out, Home Scout. So, I wonder what Link was doing there while I was away. Kind of forgot I had left that unpaused that entire time. So, let's see here. Korok seeds. There's a fun little route kind of starting around here somewhere. Honestly, I don't know exactly where. This always throws me off trying to figure it out on the map here, but that'll get me close. There's another one right about here. Got a couple more. That one I can see. This one's a little bit tougher. I think it's right about here. And then from there... like, maybe here? Or here? But there's a closer one like here. So yeah, that'll get us out there a little ways. That's 5 seeds right freaking there. Oh, totally forgot about the Master Mode chest over here. Unless I already got it. That would have been a flame weapon. I probably already picked that up for temperature control purposes. Nuts. I zigged when I should have zagged. I did not get that. Okay. Ah, nuts. Wrong balloon. Topaz. It was funny, I saw my pins were gone and I almost had another stamp moment there. Alright, so first things first, let's get the seed out of the way, and I don't think we need to worry about doing a bunch of climbing anymore. Take advantage of nighttime speed up while we're at it. Here in T-minus 5 seconds. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's not where the Korok seed is. Maybe it was further. Ah, here we go. I kind of forgot about the boulder. I could have turned on my yellow rune to help spot that a little bit better. So my pin wasn't too far off, ironically. We get to play a little bit of golf here, like Happy Gilmore. The amazing golf ball whacker guy. Let's try 3 swats with a two-handed. No! No! So 3 swats was way too many. I don't know if I can reset that. We're about to find out. And I have emergency chocolate. I'm not super hungry yet, so it's not really an emergency. But I want it regardless. Now that did reset it. Good deal. So now you know. Just in case you pull a me there. Great. Y'all just need to go away. No! Well, at least it didn't fall over the edge. There we go. Oh, I had to work for that one. Exactly, Wanda, but it's chocolate. That's the only excuse you ever need. But it's chocolate. Nom nom nom. This seed here is a doozy. You kind of have to like cut them off at the pass. Gotta love that nighttime speed up. I know I've said this before, but I wish there was a second set bonus you could get. Like, after you get it to mid-level, you know, you get the first set bonus like normal, but then there could be a secondary set bonus if you completely max out the entire set. Like, daytime speed up, in addition to the nighttime speed up. Maybe in the next Zelda game. The next new Zelda game, I should say. Link is definitely in super speed mode here. Love how fast his little feet and arms go. Ouch. That feels more like an annoyance than a necessity. Necessity. It's a necessity. Oh, fun facts. There are tons and tons of mushrooms here. Tons of them. Absolutely bonkers. Actually, we're not going there just yet. I forgot there was a seed on top of this little mountain peak. Another one over here. And there are several, like, through here. Then there's that kind of out-of-the-way one, like, down here somewhere. There's actually a couple. And wow, we're already an hour in. Wow. I need to do better on my time to completion ratio. Like, I don't know how to speed up the streams any. You know, shiny rock syndrome is a real medical condition. There's that seed, by the way. So I don't know if I can speed the streams up any. And get things in a more timely fashion. Oh, that's right. This is not actually a seed. That's just a treasure chest. And if you don't have fairies, you're going to get fairies spawning in at this little lake. So keep that in mind. You're going to want to approach this with your stealth on. And I think there's 3 that spawn in here, so not bad. I just happen to already have a bunch of fairies in my inventory. Oh, and the fishing. There's also fishies here. Sometimes stamina. Speaking of the devil. And then, of course, the ever so famous 3 trees configuration. Where does the time go? Good questions. Valid questions. Like, when I turned on No Man's Sky last night, I could not believe when I looked down at my clock and it was like a half an hour past my bedtime. I was like, there is no possible way. Yet that's exactly what happened. Okay, why is this confusing me so much? I think it's this one. Gotta get my durians, it's part of the reason I'm here. Bada bing, bada bang. Okay, so now I can go left Twix or right Twix. If I go left Twix, we'll be down along the water and down into this area. If I go right Twix, we're gonna kind of follow this path. There's a seed there, there's a seed there, there's a seed there. When I'm telling you guys, like, there's a ton of seeds here in the Lake Hylia, and I'm not even going to get them all. I'm just going to get, like, most of them. And it's absolutely mind-boggling. And I think it's down here. It's either there or there. It's on one of those 2 ridge lines. I'll check this one first, I guess. There's actually several. 2, like, right next to each other here. Let's see if I can fly and eat chocolate at the same time. Of course I can. I've had years of practice. Oops. Excuse me. There is nothing like the taste of dark chocolate and coffee together. I don't know what it is, but it is a match made in heaven. It's like you eat some chocolate and it's delicious, and then you wash it down with some coffee and it's delicious, and you're like, whoa, mama, I can do this all day. Oh, by the way, if you come here at night, you're going to get lots of extra goodies, and they're going to glow so you won't, like, miss them. But all these guys are needed for the stealth suit. So, the sneaky river snails. Of course, we already know about the fireflies. The stupid flowers. Yeah, just all these things. All these go right into that stealth suit. So it's kind of like a little fringe benefit to your Korok seed hunting here. Okay, so there should be a couple of little swimmers. That's just what I call these Koroks that are like running around very quickly. I think I see him. Yep, there's one of them. First customer. And I love how there's two of them right here. You don't even have to go anywhere. Now that second one is awful slow, so I'll probably go chase him down. But first I want my goodies. Bada bing, bada bang. Thank you very much. And while I'm already here, before I lose the power of the glowing objects, I want to plow through here and get whatever snails I can. I think 5 a.m. is when the glowy stuff cuts off. I don't think that lights them up. No, it doesn't, because they're kind of like technically considered underwater, I guess. Okay. We are golden, so let's go ahead and climb the mountain peak there. I don't remember how many Korok seeds I had at the beginning of the stream. But I think I need 80 to finish off my inventory. It's 55 for the last weapon slot, and then I think it's 25 for the last bow slot. So yeah, that's a lot of seeds, and I'm not quite at 80 yet. Give me that. Ugh. Wow, look at all the choo-choos. What is going on here? It is Easter for the choo-choos. Alright, I don't know what I'm running around in circles here for. I was trying to think of a funny SpongeBob reference there, like... this serene landscape in Bikini Bottom. It is mating season for the choo-choos. Ouch. Okay, so I'm looking for like a false wall that is not here. There you are. And I think this is a seed, but it could be a chest. No, it's a seed. Nice. So there you have it, guys. That is a lot of good condensed quality Korok seed hunting, my friend. Moving on from here, there's a couple odds and ends. There's like one here. I can do a quick dine and dash and get that one. And there's actually quite a few in this muck. But wow, that's really going to chew up all of our time if I just stay here in Lake Hylia. We'll never make it to the beach. So this might be like a two-parter. I might, have to get back on tomorrow and kind of wrap up this whole Korok seed thing I wanted to do. And that's okay. It's time well spent, to be honest. Like, That inventory, it's worth its weight in gold. Like, the more weapons you can stock, the better. Especially when you want to just go ham and go on a, like, massive killing spree or a big hunt. I'm actually going to mark that, because that is a bit tricky. I remember, man, they tricked me. They had me good on this one. I was definitely fooled. I was running around with my hair on fire, getting angry trying to find that stupid block. And I can't remember now how I finally found it. I probably just turned on my rune and it was like, wow. It was there the whole time. And I think there's like a garbage chest. Nothing really to see here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm me. Ouch. Long throw. See, I called it. Agent Smith is back on the job. So we're not going to pick that up. You know, if you don't like the weapon bump, you can always just leave it chested, mark it, you know, come back after a blood moon or something, you know, like very much later. And you might get something better on there. Ouch. Well, that gold could have probably one-hit me. I need to pay a little bit of attention here. Go away. And that's it for seeds, at least in that little spot. Not much else going on up there. The other seeds are going to be down in this area. So yeah, let's go swamp diving here just for a minute. And it's gonna bleed, guys. TOTK and Breath of the Wild having the same maps, this is gonna bleed over. So the one I might be thinking of might be TOTK. So that's not a seed. Nothing over that way. Nope. So let's see here if I can do this on the map. There should be one here. There's going to be another one starting here, give or take. There's another one, like, in the bushes, but I can't remember which set of bushes. Maybe this one? If not, then it's back over here or here. There might be something of interest down here, although I can't remember whether or not that's an actual seed. And then there should be another one swimming around down here in the water somewhere. But again, that could be TOTK. And if you hear a wrapper crinkling and wondering why Link is running around in different random directions and taking things out and doing random stuff, it's because I'm playing one-handed while I'm eating my chocolate. Loving it. That's where he is. Let's go to Yeller next. Old Yeller. Nom nom nom. Wow, this thing is not close. Noise. Coffee, chocolate, more coffee, more chocolate, rinse, lather, repeat in that order. That has been my breakfast today, and I am not sorry. Alright, so yeah, show you a map shot. Booyah. Let's go ahead and hit green, because I don't want to go down in the muck just yet. There's kind of a lot to that. There's a ton of treasure chests down there, but it's like earlier game area. Although some of those chests are leveling chests. So, it might be worth your while. Well, look at all the mushrooms. What was that? I saw something shiny. Of course, I had to go investigate. Okay, so yeah, that might be a TOTK seed. Let's go down and double check. Oh, no, there is one. Look at me go. There might also be one here in TOTK. Possibly. Where'd you go? Oh, that's right. This one's like super fast. Superfly. All the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy. I feel like it just broke my voice. Yeah, guys, again, tons of chests here. You know, if you really want to do more thorough looting, take a picture of a treasure chest and search them out. There are quite a lot here. A lot of them are buried underwater, underground, you know. Sometimes they're in these little ruin structures. They might be under a couple of wooden planks or something like that. But definitely a lot of treasure chests here. But I'm really more here just for the seeds. Now watch. I'm gonna get all the stupid chests anyway because I'm me. And sometimes I just can't help myself. When that Sheikah slate starts beeping, sometimes that's it, guys. I just need to hang it up. I should already know it's gonna happen. Really? Ten arrows. Yeah, earlier game area. So, I don't know. There might be, you know, a couple of chests with 50 rupees in there. Of course, the seeds are always a nice benefit. I use those for my speed elixirs and meals. Toss 4 into a cooking pot, high level every time. Gotta love it. Yep, I'm me, so this is gonna happen. Apparently I'm getting all the chests today, guys. Who could have guessed? The chocolate is gone. The chocolate is gone. Whatever will we do? The chocolate is gone. Okay, there should be like a chest. There we go. That's a weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, garbage. So again, getting back to it being an earlier game area. And it's long throw, right? That was long throw. No, it was durability, which is long throw's evil cousin. This is not evidence that Agent Smith is not at work. He's clocked in, so the default is probably going to be durability / long throw, with additional long throw button pressing. You know, it's funny, I can't remember now who commented, but they said that they actually could not believe the number of long throw I would get in my gameplay. That was on TOTK, excuse me. They said, you know, they play and things seem pretty well balanced, and they said they watch me and it's like everything is long throw. And my response was, yeah, I know. That's because Agent Smith is real, and I have angered him. Yeah, the Talus. That's right, Dee Dee. Actually, isn't there a Talus here in BotW also? Yep. Yep. He over there hiding. I was not paying attention there, so I think that was 50 rupees or something. Alright, no seed over here from what I remember. Yeah, it's all just ruins and stuff. So that Talus, I'm really not feeling it. Unless he's a rare. Maybe I'll wake him up and check on that. Yeah, Dee Dee, I can't remember now if they're exactly the same placements, but definitely in this marshy area, there was a Talus fight in each game. Of course, TLTK, that would have been about a battle Talus. But the water is just kind of enough to slow you down here, so it's a tough fight. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. That's a luminous. Yeah. Oh, I missed. There we go. I don't know if I want to deal with this. I mean, I kind of already started it. Actually, since I have nothing better to do with it. I really like the Taluses, where their sweet spot is behind them like that. As long as you got a decent spear, that's ball game. Let's see here. I'm going to pause just so I can read this chat here. And of course, a little extra coffee never hurt no one. Let's see here. Bill's... Oh, wow. I really need glasses, guys. I know I keep saying that, but... Bliss Mastery? That was my best shot there. Hey, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. You're the best BOTW streamer ever. Wow, thank you so much for that. That's really humbling to hear that. I thank you for your videos. You saved me so many times. Believe me, I know the feeling on that. Ah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And hey, welcome to the stream. Glad to hear they've been helping you out. Alright, guys. Get back into this and get myself out of the way one more time. In a while, crocodile. Okay, so the never-ending adventure of chasing my Sheikah slate for treasure chest, which I said I wasn't going to do, is continuing here. Oh, wow, I just walked right over one, didn't I? Walked right on that thing. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay, but I probably tripped on it. Phonics bow. I do want to clear the chest. Just so I can make sure I get all the chests. Like I said I wasn't going to do. But since it's happening, you know, you might as well do it right. If you're going to do it right. Where's my shiny? Maybe it's too much underwater. Huh, we got one on that side. What's going on over here? Sometimes if it's underground enough, like it won't allow it to spawn in. Sometimes you gotta split the boulders. That'll save you on your weapons. Alright, whoop. Wow, I stamped that. Completely on autopilot. I was like, oh wait, I forgot to stamp that. Never! Alright, so as far as Korok seeds go, there might be one more over here in the Sleepy Hollow over here. Yes, there is. Alright, so one other thing that I really like about this area, guys, it is considered an earlier game area. So, you know, even if you're coming here to get, you know, a good head start on Korok seeds, like right off the Great Plateau, this area will be manageable. Now, I know in my game, Master Mode, you know, everything's amped up. But, you know, you should see just a whole bunch of red bobkins, you know, lower grade enemies. So as long as you got some decent weapons, you should be good to go in this whole area. So absolutely feel free to go ham. Get yourself going on them Korok seeds. Now, there's another one by this tree. You have to throw an apple into the offering tray. I'm not going to get that. Well, yeah, actually I will. Because there's also a memory over there, so I'll be coming back here anyway. But there's also one down here. That one's kind of a doozy. I am not a fan of that one, if I'm being totally honest. So I think that's just a treasure chest. No seed up there. Oh, wow. I was not paying attention. Wooden bow, nobody wants that. Unless you need the picture. Ouch. Bro. I did nothing to you. Yet. Don't start a fight you can't finish. I knew better, and I did it anyway. Uh-oh. Aw, man! Buttons went all sorts of sideways right there. Blowing myself up with bombs. See, that's how you guys know it's really me playing and not AI. I don't feel like AI would quite, you know, capture all of my essence, and blowing myself up with bombs is definitely part of my essence. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for that little spot. Let's go ahead and hit those other pins I just placed. I think I probably forgot to cook speed. Yep, I sure did. Doggone it. This is when I kind of missed having those portable cooking pots in TOTK. You can just throw one down real quick, quick a cooked meal. Loved that. Oh, good to hear, Keely. Good to hear. Okay, so... offering... wait a minute. Oh! No, you don't have to throw the apple into the offering tray. It's like behind the statues. I kind of forgot about that. Now, I'm really glad I came over here. I would have had people looking around like, I don't see the offering tray. Yep, you're right. You don't. Go hit that green one there. Oh, wow, I am not. Jeez. I was trying to read chat window there, and yeah, I cannot do both, guys. I'm sorry. I know it takes me a while to respond to chat sometimes, but I really cannot do both. Like, I've tried so hard so many times. And I'm just, I can either do one or the other. That's all I've got. Kind of curious to see what's on that deal there. Well, I should have known. Why? Because Agent Smith is back on the job. And he is doing an amazing job today. He's really pining for that promotion. Come on, baby! Ah! So close. That's okay, we're going down here anyway. And this one, it really is quite a doozy. Like, you've got to get that block all the way over there. It is a nightmare. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to do this just because it's so time-consuming. But now I kind of feel like I need to show it. A few extra rupees never hurt no one. Yeah, let's just get it done. This will be the milk run of today's video. And might as well just start getting our little ladder going up. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this Korok seed. If there is, it's never came to me. I'm just not seeing it, like. I'm gonna cheat a little here just for the sake of time. Alright. That wasn't too bad. And I will take a real quick break here, guys. I know I'm missing a lot of chat here. Drop a quick save. Dee Dee, thank you. Ah, good deal, Bliss. I hope I said it right. I gave it my best effort there. So yeah, they used to call that lorisms. Just my own funny little names for everything in this game, like dancing idiots. Yepers. So, Keely, you're saying that you had to leave the Great Plateau because of the lightning? Wow. Like, I know there can be lightning there. I've had that happen where I'm waiting for something by that tower, you know, there's just lightning storm all over the place. But I can't remember ever being on the Great Plateau long enough to encounter a lightning storm. That's awesome. I like that, Keely. The pile of weapons to call down the lightning. Yep, BD long throw. It's gonna happen today. It's okay. I've accepted it. Alright, like, Bliss, thanks for stopping in today. It was good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, true that, Dee Dee. That Korok seed, God, I spent so much time on this waterfall. So much time. And then, like, I would put it down, but not cautiously. So it would, like, slide off the ice block right back into the water. It's like, yep, okay. Let's do this whole thing all over again. Yep, thank you so much. You too. Have an awesome day out there, and a good weekend, as a matter of fact. It is Saturday. Woot woot! I think it's like Christmas tree. Blismus tree. Okay. Thanks, guys, for the pronunciation key on that one. I'll try to remember that. Blismus tree. I like it. Yeah, it's crazy, Keely. Absolutely crazy. Alright, guys, let's get back into this. Hasta la vista, baby. Where are we going next? I know there's a couple more Korok seeds down here, and I think one's right out here on this peninsula somewhere. There's another one out here underwater, give or take. I know there's one over here that I keep talking about. We're going to go do that. Then I think that's pretty much it for the lake. We were pretty thorough, though. I want no part of that fun. Man, those Lizzles. It's like, oh my goodness, what did you guys eat? They ate Endura carrots and stamina at the same time, and that's what happens. I'm gonna be really upset if I miss this. Alright. I have done that before. Then you gotta swim all the way back to shore. Then you gotta make ice blocks and come out here and do it right. Cursing Agent Smith the entire time. Oh, what I wouldn't give for one Rivali's Gale right now. Just one. It feels like it takes so long to traverse this area. With the terrain the way it is, you know, it's like climbing, swimming, jumping. Climbing, swimming, jumping. Oh, here we go. I didn't have to go as far as I thought. Oh, no, I forgot about this one. That's right. There's another one right up here. How could I forgot? And it's even on the map. Like, you can see it from the map. Kind of funny I overlooked it completely. Might as well just handle it. I already know it's going to be problematic. And sometimes the rock will, like, overshoot the hole somehow. Hopefully it goes in. Come on, baby. It's going to make me go all the way down there. Ouch.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
I should have just done that from the beginning. Wow, really? It's gonna make me go all the way down there, isn't it? Nope! Perseverance. Ooh. I could take the opportunity. I don't know if I'm going to reach, but I need a horn. Where are you going? I need that horn. I'm pretty sure it's the horn that if you throw that into a cooking pot with like 4 good ingredients, you'll get high level in like 30 minutes. So I need to start collecting those so I can, you know, start thinking ahead for like Eventide. 30-minute stealth meal is my bread and butter for Eventide. And then, the Master Sword Trials. I go in with, 3 high-level 30-minute defense. One for each, you know, set of floors. And that gets me a good head start with minimal damage, if none at all. Oh yeah, this Korok seed, this thing is not awesome. This is another one I can sit here and like shoot arrows at all day long. Oh man. Ugh. Why is this so hard? Yay! How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. Oh, you little... Yeah! I have... Oh, no. You gotta be close to the thing. That's right. I was gonna try to cheat the system a little bit and toss a bomb at it. Actually, hold that thought. Work smarter, not harder. We have technology. Really? What went wrong there? How am I missing this thing? And how do I do this every playthrough? I didn't think that was going to work. But I'm getting desperate here. Wow. I trashed an entire royal bow on one Korok seed. There we go! Oh my goodness, that was starting to feel like work. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to take a real quick break here. I need to go water them horses again. And when I come back on, I'll catch up on a little bit of chat, and we'll probably wrap up the lake area, and I guess we'll just call this the Lake Hylia stream, because, well, it's been almost 2 hours, and we have not left the Lake Hylia area yet. And, you know, I should have known this was going to happen. Like, I know me well. And when I had the thought earlier, oh yeah, we can go do the beach, you know, we can go do all these things, the thought crossed my mind, like, dude, you're not going to have time for all that. And I ignored that mental advice. I guess you can call it denial. Shiny rock denial. Ah, nuts. There we go. And let's see here. I always have trouble placing this one. It's like... it's hard for me to see the colors and stuff. Ah, it worked out. Alright guys, drop save. Water horses, I will be right back here in about 2 minutes or less, give or take. Alright. Man bun is becoming unruly today. Must be a lot of static in the air. Or humidity. I never know exactly which way that works. Maybe, ladies, you can help me out with that. Alright, let's see here. Eller talks about how much he loves... I know, Keely. I'm always doing that on those ice blocks. That is like the most frustrating thing in the game. And the funny thing about that is, it's a solid ice block. It supports our body weight. We can climb on the thing. What in the heck is the problem here? Like, when Link gets other under objects in the game, he just stays underwater. He doesn't drown, he doesn't die or anything. He just sits there until, you swim out from under the object. But wow, when it's an ice block, it's like he can't handle that. I don't know. It's always frustrated me. Nice shot. Thanks, Dee Dee. Yeah, that Korok seed was killing me. Killing me slowly. Okay, it is the horn. Thanks, Keely. I wasn't 100% sure on that. I always get my monster parts mixed up on that. Can you stasis those? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I've tried to do that before. You can stasis the husks that are floating, like being tossed back and forth. Those stasis. But the balloons, I'm pretty sure I've tried that before. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say no. But I'm going to double check that next time I see those. It is taunting you. Yes, it was, Wanda. Yes, it was. Good to know, Dee Dee. It was not just me. So normally when it's not raining, I'll use bomb arrows, because if you do get lucky and hit one of the balloons, sometimes the explosion will like nick another one, so it just saves you a lot of hassle. But of course it was raining in my game because Agent Smith is back at work, which we've already established. Essence. Good stuff. I don't know, Kaylee, if the man bun sticks were that sharp, you'd think Link would be able to use them in combat. Static is usually very dry and shocky. Humid seems to make hair big and fuzzy. Okay, so then it's humidity today. Because I've definitely got the big and fuzzy thing going on. Thanks for clarifying that for me. I'll probably forget that again in 10 seconds, but small victories. Alright, guys, I'll get myself out of the way one more time. Onward to glory! And our pause screen. Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. Okay, alright. What are we doing? Speaking of timing of the essence. I think I've pretty much cleaned out the lake. Now, I kind of sort of consider this lake, but it's also on the way to the beach. So, like, honestly, I could do this either way. We're an hour and 50 minutes in. An hour and 50 minutes in. I think we'll do the beach thing tomorrow. We'll just launch from the tower and go south, because there's quite a lot of fun stuff on the river. I mean, the prongies are here. Octoroks, you're going to get pelted in the head a few times, and that's okay. It's fun. But there's also a lot of Korok seeds. Of course, the DLC chest, which I still haven't gotten in my game. So yeah, that kind of feels like a fun-filled day of Korok seed farming tomorrow. In addition to the beach, there's also a fun little route I like to run here. And again, guys, just super condensed for Korok seeds. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 or 10 right here in this little ridgeline area. In addition to, quite a few on the beach here, maybe another 5 or so right in this immediate area. So yeah, it's a lot more seeds. So honestly, I could have just like stayed on chat with you guys, and I didn't realize I was done for the day. So yeah, we'll just call this Lake Hylia. Let's see where we're at. 75. 75. Well, while we're on the subject, I kind of want to see where I'm at. And I can't remember if I've gotten all of my bows except the last one, or if there's like one more in there somewhere, like 17, I think. So my next bow is either going to be 17 or 25. If it's 17, that means I had even more seeds that I needed than I thought. Where's Hestu? The big green guy. Bow. 17. Okay, so we need more than I thought. Okay, so now I need 80 seeds. So let's see, 58, 60... So I need about 22 more seeds there. I don't know if I'm going to quite get that many tomorrow. I'm going to try. And if there's any other areas that come to mind really quickly... Ooh, I could get the weapon. Still. Yeah, we're going to do that. So then, yeah, just the 22 for the final bow slot, and I'm golden. I don't need necessarily worry about the shield slots. Now, if you're a big shield parry person, yeah, you're probably going to want to dump a bunch of seeds into shields. But I just don't use them, so... that's just my playstyle. So there it is, guys. It's a beautiful sight. One more bow slot will be good. Alright. So yeah, 25 for that last bow slot. And then I'm pretty much done croc seed hunting. And... I'm really trying to think, like, are there any other good condensed areas for Korok seeds? Maybe kind of around Kakariko Village-ish? I mean, there's a few there. So that might be a backup plan, just in case I don't get the 22 from the beach. Stepping on the beach, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, this SpongeBob shirt has to be worn tomorrow. No way that's not happening. So yeah, there's quite a few around Kakariko, and unfortunately I've already kind of gotten a lot of those. But there's a few more kind of up this way, past the Great Fairy Fountain. There's like 1, 2... maybe 3 Croc Seed puzzle down there somewhere. Maybe not as good as I was thinking there. Alright guys, between now and tomorrow, try to think of where there might be another real good quick spot with like a whole bunch of seeds in one little area. Nothing's coming to mind right now, like nothing. So I don't know, maybe somebody's got a bone they can throw me there and maybe we can get that done. But yeah, for right now guys, I think we'll just call it. It's 2 hours. That's a good full stream for today. Headache went away, so bonuses. Caffeine and chocolate, I guess, did the trick. Or maybe it was just Breath of the Wild, I don't know. And, yeah, we'll just finish up the Croxy thing tomorrow. And guys, I know I was talking about doing like a lure week. I don't want to do that yet. Reason being, somebody actually reached out on email, and thank you for that, by the way. I'm always happy to hear your feedback. Somebody said that they would prefer me not do that because they want to make sure they can catch the scheduled streams. And during the week, they just aren't able to, you know, for work and other reasons. I was like, yeah, I get that totally. So I will try to avoid doing that if at all possible. Now, after my little break, you know, for going up to help family with things, so I should be on next weekend, but the weekend after that, I'll probably be out of town. So anyway, I'll be on a little bit of a break there, and I'll come back and, you know, we'll keep plugging along with Master Mode here. And depending on how that goes, as in relation to, like, Ocarina of Time coming out, if I feel like I need to just hurry up and get Master Mode done, I will end up doing something like that. But, you know, we won't really know until it gets close. So, long story short, no change to schedule as of right now. We'll just stick to our regular, you know, weekend, Saturday and Sunday deals here. And we'll see how far we get. Because I'm pretty much done with Master Mode. I mean, yes and no. You know, we've only got 2 more Divine Beasts. That's going to be 2 weekends. And then it's, you know, maybe a couple of other odds and ends, like doing the labyrinths, you know, stuff like that might be another weekend, maybe 2. And then it's just Ganon and, you know, DLC stuff like Sword Trials. So it's not a lot that's left. So again, we'll just have to play that by ear and see how that goes. And again, guys, thank you for the questions and comments and stuff, especially on email, because I know a lot of times, you know, you don't want to do it publicly, and I totally get that too. But somebody also asked me why I did a TikTok. So, long story short, guys, I wanted to start pushing a lot of my TOTK shorts because I have all the footage already done. It comes from those blooper reels I did many moons ago. Well, I'm still trying to reset my channel's algorithm, so I'm still only doing BOTW uploads, streams, shorts, etc. So I was like, well, you know, now what? So, you know, a friend said, well, just throw them on TikTok. TikTok is literally for shorts. But guys, I promise you're not missing anything new. All that content is right here on my channel. So please don't feel obligated to go out and get a TikTok and watch all those. It's not necessary. I just wanted a way to start posting those shorts without having to wait, you know, for this hopefully eventual reset from the channel here. But anyway, I'm going to give that another few weeks or so, and if it's just not budging, I'm just going to go back to doing whatever I want. You know, I'll probably throw up TOTK stuff and maybe do a little bit more No Man's Sky stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, just kind of wanted to throw all that out there since it was on my mind. Needed mashed potatoes. Gotcha, Wanda. Yep, there were no mashed potatoes today. I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I was ready to start the day. I'm ready! Hence the reason I put on the shirt. Yep, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate all that. It is really the best community, Wanda. Agreed. Well, that's gone. Yep, absolutely, Dee Dee. Glad I could be here for that. Yep, absolutely, Wanda. Fun times, fun times. No, thank you so much, Terry. Yep, absolutely. It really is an amazing group of people. They're always so kind and warm to newcomers. Like, I love it. Lanaro near the lagoon. Good call, Dee Dee. Good call. That is indeed some good hunting ground for some seeds. Yeah, wow, I have not been over there in a bit. That's way over here. Quite a few seeds there. Indeed. So that might be our backup plan for tomorrow. I've already got the travel gate. I've already got the map. So yeah, we'll see how the beach goes. And that's kind of beach themed, you know. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a pin there because we already know I'm going to forget in 10 seconds, let alone tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, Dee Dee, for that. Absolutely, Miss Drummer Girl. Glad I was able to keep you company on your way home there. Done? I know, Dee Dee. You know me well. My friend, yippers. I almost could hear you sing that as I read that. Good stuff. Good deal, Dee Dee. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, I love me the bloopers, guys. Like, they happen during the streams anyway, but when you get like a whole bunch of them really quickly, it turns into something different. I love it. Alright guys, I do need to get going here. Just wanted to say one more time, thank you all so much for hanging out. Really appreciate having you all. And just as one final reminder, if you wouldn't mind taking that real quick moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Those things are always appreciated. And until the next time, tomorrow, best of luck and happy hunting. Peace out, y'all.